All right, I'm back here with John Noel of NoelDoubt.com and NoelDoubt Designs.
Hello.
All right, and so what I'm interested in talking about and learning more is your creation process, your idea process. Because honestly, I don't think my mind works this way, right? I mean, I can build stuff, but I got to think about it for a really long time. So as you go through your new products, how do you go through that production process?
Well, sometimes I get inspired by something I saw at a store or on a show or just in life in general. Okay. And then other times people bring me ideas. They're like, hey, have you seen this?
So when you're talking about bring you ideas, you're talking more about the custom work.
The custom work, yes. So we'll just say, for example, this piece right here is a wine cork holder. I just prototyped this. It is just about to hit the market soon. Okay. One of my stores, Celebrate Local in Easton, called me up. And they're like, hey, we don't have any, we need more stuff for wine. What can you do?
Which is hard to believe.
Right. Okay. So they want to do a promotion to sell more wine bottles, more wine in general. So they wanted me to come up with something that they could give away if you buy, say, 3 bottles of wine. Okay. So, and they gave me a few parameters of what they're looking for, and this is what I came up with.
That's awesome, and I think that most people won't have a hard time going through this many bottles of wine. Right. We'll fill it up fast.
And then also on this, for example, like say if you're going to give this to a bride and a groom for their wedding, I could custom laser engrave like to so-and-so, then the date and whatever. Okay. And I can do that on all my products, on magnets, coasters. Yeah. Pretty much anything can be customized to customers' wants.
So I think that's an interesting part of it too, is we normally think of production pieces as just always coming off the assembly line. They're very standard. Right. But I also know that you've done work with local charities, organizations, schools for fundraisers. Right. So how does that conversation change when you have an ornament or a coaster making it into something unique? Okay, so say for example we did a fundraiser with Brown Elementary. It was for Christmas ornaments. So in that sense, I would show them some of my ornaments. They would decide what they want to do, what their school would like to have for sale, and then they send that back to me. And then, like say for example, this year, I believe what we're going to do is maybe have the students create an ornament that we then turn sell. So I mean that. Just to kind of bookend the conversation. In an earlier video, we talked about the emotional component, right? So it's not just an ornament or a coaster or something like that, but bringing the kids into that process, right, into the creation process, that adds that emotional layer to it, where parents will come back and you can spread the word about NoelDoubt and what you're able to do. And it's not just a physical piece of wood laying on somebody's coffee table or whatever it might be. Right, yeah. I mean, it came from a local source. It came through their kids. So it's definitely more than just a physical product. It definitely has emotional value. Yeah, absolutely. And I keep referring back to this guy back here. And you may not be able to see it, but the level of detail, not only with the spinal column, but the jaw and the brain and working, it really does give you that imagination, that creativity vibe. Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Well, I know we've gone through a couple of these videos. Noel, I want to thank you for your time. Stepping away from the laser machine and CNC machine to come up and talk with us. But if you guys have any questions, if you have any ideas, if you just want to challenge him to create something, you can reach out to him at NoelDoubt.com. Yep. Right? And then what's the email address? NoelDoubt@gmail. NoelDoubt@gmail. So if you have any questions, we'll put the information up there. And thanks for your time today, guys.
Thank you, guys.